Okay, this is looking pretty good. Um, I like that you have a couple of different colors on the shirt. I don't know that that particularly looks like fabric, but it's nice that it has some variation in it. Yeah, I can see you've painted a little bit of color on the skin, but I would say try to blend this more. At least kind of these things. They just sort of, I think they're a little bit abrupt. The paint strokes in there. Um, And I think you could clean up the line on the lips. And I would do that all in Photoshop. I would just open your image file in Photoshop and clean it up in there. Um, I guess that hat's looking okay. Um, You've got some different materials on here, which is good. Is there like a, just going to delete history, Alt Shift D. Did that. You have a bump map and a color map. I thought maybe you were going to have a specular map just because you have what looks like these sort of shinier parts. Assuming those are metal. Something you might want to do. Right. This looks like it's just a solid color for that part. It might be nice to have some kind of image on that part. Um, that got really stretched looking, and I wonder if that's because of the UV map or just something with the texture. That doesn't look like that's been UV mapped properly to me. Oh yeah. It's a pretty stretched out looking. Um, yeah, and then you just slap the texture behind it, so it's not really painted on, or I don't think it is. So yeah, I would say this needs to be properly UV mapped. Let's try that and then compare the two. Um, let's cut those. Shift X. See where we're at. No. Control U for unfold. Control L. Let's separate out these things. Shift X and Shift X. Okay, let's unfold again. Control U, Control U, Control L. Okay. So, look at that now. It looks pretty. I mean, probably have some seams, although they're hidden enough you hardly notice them. And then compare that to the other one, where this looks really stretched. So I just think you need to properly UV map that surface. That one looks okay. Alright, yeah, overall pretty good job.